On this episode, we're going to find out, can you move in 30 days?
Well, Steve is going to find out as they are selling the house he is renting. Good luck, Steve.
Thanks. I'll need it. And since you're being so nice, you know what? I think I'm going to have Ellen on as our interview for this episode.
Hey, that's great. That makes me so happy. I think I'll write the genuine positivity message.
Yeah. And what's this I hear? You think the Orville is good again?
Yeah, they started season 2 trying to catch everyone up, and I think now they're getting back to being funny.
Oh, cool.
All characters, events, and interviews in this show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices and answers are impersonated by untrained individuals. This is just for fun and is how we would like the conversation to go.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
Now we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today, or apparently what's going on to us in the world today.
Yes.
And you still are covered in snow. Is that one of your customers?
This is one of my customers. And just to show you how much snow this was, that air conditioning unit right about there, the bottom of it is at 7 feet.
So
now, I'll move out of the way.
Now, did you plow 7 feet of snow up there, or is that just where it was?
Pardon?
Pardon?
I missed what you said.
I know, because you never listen to me during the shows. We've had this discussion before. Did you pile the snow up there, or was that how high it was piled?
No, that's my pile of snow. That's just from pushing their small parking lot.
Well, I can do that.
So, yeah, I did it with my left foot only.
There you go. Cool.
So, yeah, we had a lot of snow. And I see that you have something really pretty in the background there.
Yeah, the Bellagio.
Okay. So,
just not one of the hotels on the Strip.
I thought that with the information that you let me know earlier in the week about your situation, that this would be an interesting question to ask our listeners.
Yes. Ask it.
Would you be able to find a new place to live and move into in only 30 days?
And if you wanted to buy a house, would you be able to do it within 30 days?
Now, we know the Fonz was able to get everything done in 24 hours, but that's the Fonzarelli.
The Fonz? How do we know that?
From the TV show, because he got his, what do they call that?
I don't remember that as one of the Fonz's talents.
Yes, one of the last couple seasons there, we needed to get a loan or whatever. He got everything done in like 24 hours, and it's only the Fonz can do that.
Oh, okay. One episode. I apparently didn't know.
I obviously saw them all, but
yeah. So yeah, I got to move and find a new place to live within 30 days.
Yeah. Well, if you weren't having those wild parties, your landlord would have kicked you out.
Yeah, well, it's whatever. Yeah.
Everybody's like, Steve, wild parties? Yeah, all right.
I don't really care. But yeah, do that. And then my water pump broke on the same day.
Your water broke? I didn't even know you were pregnant.
Well, that's why I went on the juice cleanse to lose all the baby weight.
I see. No, the reason I decided to ask this question is because as a landlord myself, I know that it's only 30 days is all that's required for you for notice to evict someone because you're selling your building or whatever.
Yeah.
And you think 30 days is a long time. But if you have no warning, 30 days is not a long time.
30 days isn't a long time. Whatever.
But you'll do it because you are Steve.
I'll do it because what's my alternative?
Living in a cardboard box, which you could actually do in Las Vegas because it's not that cold.
It's cold now. I wouldn't want to do it. I live in my car. I don't know where I put my stuff, though.
Yeah, that's what pods are for, right?
I have to pare it down even more. Well, yeah, but that's expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, if you got to leave it stored, more than rent. If you got to leave it stored. A pod. If you put it in a storage unit, it'd be cheaper, but if you leave it in the pod.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, because, one storage unit, even if it's $100 a month, that's okay.
Yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, my water pump broke.
Why'd you do that?
On the same day I found out that I had to move. So fun stuff like that. But you got to keep a positive attitude. That's what we talk about all the time. Because the bad things that happened, it happened anyways. So it's not like we could change it. So I just had to deal with it and move on.
Yes, it's not like underwear that you're supposed to change every day.
So I dealt with it, moved on.
Cool beans.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Boo! Ha. Did I scare you?
No.
Why not?
Because you're not very scary.
Our guest likes to scare people.
Yes, she does.
Be careful, there's something crawling down you. There's a spider on you. Spider!
No, we had the spider on my show probably a month ago by now.
Yeah, spider.
No.
Snake.
But actually, I wanted to have her. I wanted to cook for her.
You want to cook for me?
Yeah, no. Well, not you.
And her wife?
And her wife, yes.
Okay.
Because it's dinner for two when I do these shows. So dinner, both of them can come and I cook for them. And I found out something interesting. At least I'm pretty sure I found out something interesting. So I need to go get her so that I could ask her my right questions.
All right. I don't see any questions, so hopefully she knows the answer to it.
Yeah, that's the hopeful. So, anywho's, for those of you who are curious who I'm talking about, if you paid attention to our previous shows, I would love to Ellen DeGeneres and her wife.
Ellen DeGeneres, but I don't have my wife with me. Hello, Scott.
Hello, Ellen. How are you?
I am awesome. I don't have any idea what this is. I'm great.
You're hungry. Excellent.
You gonna cook for me?
I was considering that, and I was a little concerned because I was under the impression that you were a vegan, but apparently you are technically not a vegan.
So what am I? Am I an animal lover?
You are an animal lover.
I am an animal lover.
Yes, and from what I've been able to glean, which is good because it will make cooking for you a lot easier, that you eat vegan frequently, but you're not a hardcore vegan because you do eat things like eggs and fish and stuff like that. So that will help.
All right. So you let the cat out of the bag, but I did actually announce it on December 20th. I'm not a vegan anymore. Yes. I did it for 8 years. I started eating a piece of fish for no real reason, and I'm no longer a vegan, but I only eat fish and eggs.
Right. Which is awesome because, it's...
Because now you can do your mayonnaise and you make me Thousand Island dressing. I heard that show.
That is correct. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate that. I've been watching your show for, I won't say forever because that's not true. You haven't been around forever.
Yeah.
But my wife loves your show, so we both watch it together if she gets home early enough. Sometimes I even record it, especially if you've got some of my favorite type of people on your show. I must admit, your interviews are so much fun.
Well, I think yours and Steve's are a lot of fun too.
Well, I appreciate that.
What do you think about that?
I think maybe you should have us on your show.
I think I should have you on the show because actually I would like to produce your show because that's I do a lot of producing right now.
Yes, and I know
I produce everything.
And I know that you are considering making this season your last season with your show. So
right, and we could have you and Steve fill in as guest host. That would be fun.
That would be actually very much fun.
But yeah, I mean, I produce a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. You know the TV show Splitting Up Together?
Yes.
No, you don't. But
I don't know the show, but I've heard of it. See, the cool thing is, what was that?
I produced that show.
You produced, yes.
Yeah, that's a good show.
I have been impressed with the amount. See, here's the thing. I always complain there's not enough time in a day, which is a whole nother story, another show that we did. But people like you are able to do like 10 times what I do. I'm like, how do you find the time?
You know the TV show Little Big Shots with Steve Harvey?
Yes.
Yeah. I own Steve Harvey. I executive produced him. Yep. I executive produced all of his shows. So I did Little Big Shots. I did Big Shots. I did Adult Big Shots. But yeah, no.
Okay. I enjoy his shows also. I must admit I was freaked out when he decided to allow his beard mustache to go gray. I know that's a thing right now, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, distinguished. Yes. And he actually did, I don't know if you saw it, but he actually did a really good job on the NHL Honor Show. That's the show they have before the Super Bowl with all the athletes, and they give out all the awards for the NFL. The NFL?
Right.
NHL? NFL.
That's something Steve knows a lot about. So.
Yeah, it was the NFL Honors Awards. But yeah, he was really funny on that. So he really funny on that. So if you get a chance to go watch that show, go watch that show. That was really funny. But yeah, I'd like to talk about You know who? Since your partner's name is Steven, I have a partner named Steven also.
You do?
Yeah. He goes by Twitch.
Twitch. That sounds familiar. Why do I know that?
Because he's the guy who does the DJ on my show and dances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know his name was Steve. Yeah,
his name's Steven, but he's a PHEN. Yeah. So he's a really good dancer. And he was on So You Think You Can Dance, and that's where he met his wife, and Allison Holker, and she's a really good dancer too. And they come on my show and they dance every now and then. But yeah, a lot of fun.
Yes. Well, I must admit, not only I'm looking forward to hopefully co-hosting with you guys or covering for you when you are done, but I was kind of hoping that you could have done something crazy with me today instead of just the booth thing. But I understand.
What kind of crazy thing today?
Well, one of the things I love about your shows is like when your guests are sitting there next to you, next thing you know, somebody jumps out of the table or.
Well, where's your rabbit? Have your rabbit jump out of the table?
Yes. So that's what the boo is for. I understand that we're working with Steve.
How about you check under your chair and see what prize I have there for you? Oh, sorry, wrong chair.
Wrong bunny. No bunny.
No bunny, no nothing, man. That's terrible.
All right. But anyway, I do want to thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And do me one more favor when you
do me one more favor.
Yes, when you
get me, baby, one more time. I like to sing. I like to dance. You want to dance with me? Let's dance. You're dancing with Ellen.
When you come to my place for food,
for fish and eggs.
Bring me your favorite dessert recipe.
Fish and eggs. What is my favorite dessert recipe?
I have no idea. Just bring it with you so that I obviously won't be able to make it right then.
You want me to send it to you so you can make it for the show?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Send it to me and I'll make it to you.
I'll send it to you instead. That'd even be better.
Cool. Because I wanted to start doing desserts with these meals too, not just hard foods.
Okay.
But anyway, thanks again, and you enjoy your evening.
I'm going to. See you later. I'm going to dance off now.
All right. Now, I know that. Oh, wait a minute. We know that Steve sometimes talks about us, and let's see if he says anything.
Scott always picks on me for talking behind his back. But what do you think? How do you think that interview went? Oh, I think that interview went really well. I think Scott did a good job. As a matter of fact, I can't wait to have you guys host my show and then be on Scott's show so you can cook for me. It'll be a lot of fun. So tell Scott, thank you very much. Thank you for such a great interview, and look forward to having you guys hosting my show.
Cool. See, we learn things if you be quiet for just a little bit.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Thanks. I was about ready to tell people about the Orville.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's back to being good.
Yeah. All right. So why was it good? Because they were making out on the show?
Well, that was interesting. But I'm talking about the last couple of weeks have actually been good. There's been a little bit. They're back to the comic relief stuff. Things
well,
are a
the
little
Prime Emerges where she makes out with the robot, right?
Well, that is funny. Yeah,
that was one from January 3rd, right?
Yes. And the thing I liked most about that is that I'm obviously pretty sure those are the actual actors of those characters, not in costume, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, I never even thought about thinking about that.
Yeah, because most of the actors, you never get to see their real faces because they're in costume the whole time.
Yeah,
so it was kind of see the guy who plays the voice of the gelatin dude as human.
Well, you know who he is, though.
No.
The actor, yeah. Oh, now you're going to make me look it up.
No, I'm not going to make you look it up. You're making yourself look it up.
Because you asked a silly question. Where's Cast? Cast.
But it was
Let's see if they really are the so Mark Jackson actually is Isaac. Yes.
Correct.
That really is him.
Yes.
But you know who else I think is somebody? Which is hilarious.
The elephant dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, his voice sounds so familiar.
Security guy. And McFarlane has him on a bunch of stuff. All right, so hang on. So what's the name of what is the name of the blob?
I don't remember. It's not Max, but it's
Dang it. Nah. Now I'm upset.
Okay.
All right, so let's go back to Lieutenant Thwart, the guy with he has 2 esophaguses. It's attached to his stomach. That's actually Patrick Warburton.
Okay.
That is Patrick Warburton. It really is him.
So, but
Norm Macdonald,
Norm?
Yeah, Norm Macdonald. That's who's the gelatin blob. Norm Macdonald.
Okay.
What?
So,
you didn't know that from his voice?
like I said, I recognize his voice, but I don't know him.
And
So, but anywho.
again, I love the fact that you watch these shows yet know nothing about them. You just enjoy them for what they are.
Enjoy them for what they are, exactly.
Which is good for you.
I watch TV and movies specifically to be entertained. And of course, I do nitpick a little bit because I love to see shows done well.
So do you think that Rob Lowe, I'm going to get to Rob Lowe in a second, who was on the show as the whatchamacallit.
Yes, the guy, she's
the guy who actually broke them up, the love dude or whatever. But do you think the Orville's back to being good?
Yes, because it's once again funny. The first couple episodes, well, I didn't see the first 2 because the network was not being shown on our cable for 2 weeks.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why is that?
They wanted to double the amount of money that the cable paid to have the channel.
Oh, so they put one of those scrolls up that says,
yes.
Oh, we got to have this right now because...
yes, that was a royal pain in the butt. And here's the part that really pissed me off. Going to, it's not CBS. CBS is good. I think it might be Fox, but I can't remember which one it was. But anywho, when I went there to see if I could watch it through the internet, they wanted to charge me $6 or whatever to watch it. I'm like, screw you! I'm already paying $200 for my freaking internet.
Right. I know. It is ridiculous how much they're charging us now for all this stuff. But Rob Lowe is actually remember him from The Grinder? Not Tinder, not Grinder the app, but the TV show The Grinder.
I don't know that show.
Oh, he's got another TV show. Well, that's because that show isn't around anymore. He has another TV show coming out.
Okay.
It's called Mental Samurai. With Rob Lowe.
Interesting.
He produced the show too.
Okay. Is it a sci-fi show or is it a reality show?
It's a game show.
All right. Yeah.
Where you got to answer. Like Alan's got the game of games. Right?
Yes.
Where the people in the
I like Alan's game show.
Them. Right. So his is going to be more like the Mental Samurai. We're going to try to ask you questions and distract you.
Okay. Well, I'd fail because I get distracted real easy. Squirrel!
Yeah, well, me too, because I actually talked about him before I was talking about the Orville getting better. So you honestly believe the Orville is getting better again?
Yes, it's enjoyable again. It's fun to watch. I didn't look at it.
Started off rough this season. I will give you that. And I'm not sure why.
Well, I think it's because they didn't do it like a normal season. It's like 2 seasons ago.
Well, it's like they're trying to introduce the characters. Like people, like for some reason, the first year they just jumped into the show and nobody understood who the characters were or whatever.
Right. They just made it. They just all like almost improv'd it, even though they had scripts.
Yeah, I am bummed that they got rid of the one.
The strong girl.
The strong girl. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked her. She was good. But again, she might have had other, obligations by the time they reshot this series.
And I don't know their names.
See, it's not just me. So anyway,
well, I don't know their names on the show. That's the problem. But the new chick seems pretty good. They're working her character.
Yeah, she has potential. She looks like she's, instead of being sweet but strong, she's kind of like in your face and strong.
Oh, they're trying to build her character in. So.
Yes.
Probably or something. I don't even know.
Anywho's, we should probably get to our phrase origin story because I'm sure we're running out of time.
Can we do our genuine positivity message?
Sure, why not?
Let's do them both. Do our genuine positivity message and our phrase or story. So our genuine positivity message is by Fun Guy the Entertainer. So can you get Fun Guy the Entertainer? And we will do the phrase origin story.
Certainly. I'll go get him. Be right back.
All right. Hey, you get your guess like I get my guess.
All right.
Hey, Fun Guy the Entertainer, how are you?
I am fine.
Cool.
Because I heard about you having to move, I thought I would make a positive message about where you live.
Okay.
A house is a place where you reside, whereas a home is where you live. No matter whether you rent or own, is the connection you have with your family and friends that turns it into a home.
Yes. Home is where the heart is.
No matter where you end up living, you're going to have a home because you've got good friends and family.
Darn right. I have a home. But I'm just trying to, at the new place I'm going to live, I'm trying to get more bang for my buck.
Ooh, that's our phrase origin story. See?
So how do you get more bang for your buck?
First of all, that means more for your money.
You know what that, oh, is that what it means?
What it means.
I thought when you went hunting in the Midwest and you were shooting for bucks, you had to go bang, bang. And the more you never mind.
Yeah. Now, see, if you bang too many times at that buck, you're going to have Swiss cheese, and nobody wants Swiss cheese.
Ah, okay. So
anyway,
how did that work?
The true origin is the first use of the phrase in print was an advertisement in metals and plastic publications in 1940. However, Dwight D. Eisenhower faced something of a dilemma in 1953. He was a military man to his socks and was inclined to augment defense in the face of the perceived red threat under, Reds under the bed. But he was also Republican. And as a Republican U.S. president, it was politically wedded to cutting state spending. So a solution was simple. Increase the armed forces, but decrease their budget. Hence, you get more bang for your buck.
So how do you do that?
Bigger weapons, stronger weapons. It was actually about nuclear war. That was the beginning of the Cold War.
Yeah, that makes kind of sense.
Yeah.
Well, you get a bigger weapon, more bang, you shoot a 50 cal instead of just a 22.
Yes. So the whole concept was by having these nuclear weapons that cost relatively little to make versus outfitting, battalion, you got more bang for your buck, and he was able to cut spending and still keep up the city's, country's defense.
Oh, that's pretty good. Huh. I like it.
Ta-da!
Cool. Well, thank you very much. With that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world, whathappened.world. You can connect to our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube, you can send us messages, all kinds of good stuff. So get there and connect with us.
And for those of you who have been paying attention, I accidentally put Steve's phone number on there, so you can call him at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, nice. Cool. Not sure
no, I didn't really.
But check it out. See if you did. With that, I want to say live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, and just